Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Dirty Dozen with my Looney Bin. That's where we're going to go over your eBay fees and I'm going to show you a dozen things that I sold. I always try to include a couple of bolos or things that you can look out for in here, and then about 10 regular items that are just daily things that can keep your money flowing. And then look out for those couple of things that can just give you that big boost, because it really doesn't require a lot to kind of push your sales over the edge. You can make these $5 to $10 to $20 sales, and then you get that couple good bolos and you're pumping it up to like $40 sales. And remember, if you sold $100 a day, you'd make $36,000 a year. So you need to sell more than that, and that's gross, not net. So we got to get to selling. I'm only a part-time reseller, but check this out. I found some pewter D&D. Whenever you find these types of figures, you always want to check them out. These were made by Hunter, so they were a name brand, but sometimes you can find these for kind of cheap. I did find a whole collection of them. I have sold others already. These cost me about $1, and we ended up making $8 off of them. It's a good deal. These golf head covers, if you can find them in good shape, good, nice golf head covers in good shape, and you only pay like $1 for them, I would say go ahead and pick them up. Or if you find a unique one. But you want them in halfway decent shape. This was in really good shape, so I went ahead and picked it up. It only cost me $1, and we ended up making over $5 on it. And we sold it. The buyer was all in for $11.60. On this episode, I am telling you exactly what the buyer paid, including their tax, because we want to go all the way through this. So on this, it's $12.55% on eBay phase off of what the buyer paid with tax. Okay, so the last one was $17.93 on their tax. This is $11.60 is exactly what the buyer paid. 12.55% plus 30-cent insertion fee equals the $176, and then I had to pay $342 for shipping. So that's how these are breaking down. I'm giving you the full breakdown. So it's exactly what the buyer paid. It is when you go on to eBay and you go to that item and it shows you exactly what you paid plus the 30%. That's what I'm showing you for fees, unless I promoted the item like the pewter figures I did promote. So I'll kind of try to show that to you, and you'll see that in the breakdown as we go through. But these golf head covers are easy store, and as long as they're in good shape, they will eventually sell. Obviously, as people get towards the springtime looking for their clubs, and during golf season they leave one or lose one, so they want to replace it as quickly as possible. So during golf season, these things sell a lot better. But now's the time to pick them up and put them in a bin, and you're good to go. Virginia Woolf is a pretty good author that you want to kind of look out for. Her books tend to sell. I call everything rare, but books are great. I have good luck with books. This was a global sale, so we ended up making $28. I had an international 1.65 international fee on this one, and I was not aware of that, and I still haven't looked it up yet. So I'm gonna put that in a different video when I find out why and what that charge was for. But I like the GSP program. I've not had an issue yet. I haven't had anything not get there or get there broken, so I haven't had to make any claim. But as most of you know, eBay, once you do the GSP, once it gets to Kentucky, good to go. Trying to ship these things yourself is tough, so don't just use GSP, and if they want it, they'll pay the extra shipping. That way you're protected. Alright, let's move on. Books, again, books are great. I'm just going to show you this other one real quick. This was, when you see these older books, they're worth $10. Almost every book I have ever got that was pre-1900 has sold at least for $10. They take a long time because somebody has to come upon them, but if they're in halfway decent shape, they will sell. And as you can see, we made $16.65 off of this one. Here's some retail arbitrage, old Bam Bam Bigelow. WWE, and they were all in for $26.58, and we ended up making $9.70 on that. So even though we bought this for $7, I kind of like good retail arbitrage, because you can, it's new, you don't have to worry about it being bad or anything like that. So it's just, easy money, even though maybe the profit margin on it isn't as high, but it's just easy money to do the retail arbitrage route. Alright, here you can see I sold this cap for all of $2.99, with $5.80 shipping is what they paid. But get back to the fact that it only cost me $3.79 to ship it out. So we ended up making $3.24. So we actually, after eBay fees and everything else, we made more than what we sold it for. So I usually try to get my fees out of shipping. So, and on some items, larger sold items, you can't do that, but on these smaller ones, just I take it up into the next level, and I try to get my fees out of that. Here is a set of wrenches that we had. These are SK wrenches. They're really nice, all chrome. It was missing two of them, but these were like new. I mean, and I sold them as such. I sold them as new other, because I just didn't see any tool marks on them. There may have been, but the person who bought it, they were happy with them, so not a big deal. This is definitely a bolo. Keep your eyes out for wrenches like this SK brand. Obviously Mac and older vintage Craftsman are worth money, but if it has this super chrome set like this, as you can see, it was worth some money. I only had to pay $10 for this at a garage sale. I got these at a garage sale. Everything else is books I get from auction. All the other stuff I had gotten from the pewter figures from an auction, golf head cover from thrift store, book from an auction, bam bam was retail arbitrage. The hat was thrift store. SK wrenches were garage sale. I don't go to too many garage sales. I buy most of my stuff at auction, and then I go to the thrift store, about once a week. Alright, and here is a remote that we got from the auction, and we only paid 25 cents for it, so easy. I bought a big old lot of remotes, and I kind of listed several of them, so kind of factor in it cost me about $25, but as you can see again, $3.50, and we actually made $4.30 on this sale, so we made more than what it cost. Here we go with some Barbies. I got these from garage sale. We went out on a Saturday and we got several things, and this is one of the things. I bought the whole lot of Barbies, I think for maybe $5, so I'm probably over, I don't even, okay, $150 for these, and we made $7.82. So I just put them on auction, and they got a lot of watchers, but I didn't get the bids that I was hoping. But again, I made my money back off of just one set of Barbies, and I was able to sell 2 other sets, so we made over 300% off of our money. This is a VHS that we got from the auction, and on VHSs it is tough to get money off of shipping, so we didn't make too much on that, $2, but these are easy to list, easy to ship, and easy to store. So if you find the right ones, that's good, but they just came in a big old lot, so with some other stuff that I was getting, so I just posted them anyway. Anytime you find hats with these logos on them, especially gas and oil always sell well, so anytime you see some gas and oil, go ahead and grab it. We sold that for $14.64 and made $7.51, so it's pretty good. $1 hats all day, all day, all day. Easy list, easy ship, easy store. And here's that last bolo that everybody even knows about. Shoes. The cool thing about these, this is, man, if you just sold $100 Nikes, You take eBay for everything they're worth. uh, they authenticated these for me, and I had these started probably at $50. I want to say, as you can see, there were 18 bids on this, so it went up over $100. As you can see, I did not think they were worth that much, but thankfully they were. We only paid $20 for them, and I was just thinking, even if I just double my money, it's easy money. I know that I knew these Nikes would sell for about $50. Why they sold for $162, I have no idea. Somebody really wanted these. They were in good condition, and I have the box. So when you can get the box with a set of shoes, you want to do that. But these were in pretty good shape. You can see that they had some wrinkling there on the toe, so they had been worn. But eBay authenticates them for free. I didn't even clean them up. I didn't touch them at all. And I said as much in the description. Look, Nike Air Jordans. Please view pictures. Shoes. I said the shoes aren't even perfect. Could use a little touch up. They're still very nice, and I had a lot of inquiries right off the bat. Hey, I'll pay you, $75 for these or whatever. And I said no. They go into to the auction. So, but I did shorten the auction to a 5-day, and because there was just so much, I had so much interest in these for some reason. But anyway, eBay doesn't charge you any fees on tennis shoes that sell for over $100. So as you can see, we only got the 30-cent insertion fee on these. We made $130 on these shoes, and that was after $20. So we shipped them. It cost $10. They cost me $20, and we made $130 straight up on some Nikes. So let's get into the final breakdown. Buyers were all in with tax for $480.34. That's about, they paid $40 per item at an average of 12 items. eBay charged me $46.53 for fees. That's about $3.88. The reason that is so low is because, remember, these shoes, no fee. So that raised what the buyer paid, but lowered my fees, right? So I had no fees. If you remember, those wrenches that we sold for $136 had a $17 fee with them. So that lowered our fee to only $3.88 for this dirty dozen of what sold. And to ship everything out only cost us an average of $5.37 an item. That's almost first class level, okay? And we had at least 2 priority packages in there, if not 3. But we got it down to $5.37 because I sell a lot of smalls that just don't cost that much for shipping, and media mail doesn't cost that much for shipping. So we keep our shipping costs down. Although you can't always focus on that. It's okay to pay $10 or $15 to ship something if you're making $50 on it. You know what I mean? I would buy $50 items all day if I knew I could make $100 profit on them, and I would pay $20 to ship them. So don't focus on that. I like to keep my shipping costs down, just because I sell a lot of first class items, easy ship. Everything cost us $45, which is only an average of less than $4. That includes the Nike shoes and the wrenches and things like that. But when I buy at auction, it's easy for me to keep my costs down because I can get so many items inexpensively. But you got to sit there through the whole auction, and you're not always going to get what you want. So it sounds good, but there's a lot that goes to auctioning as well, like thrifting or anything else. So what did we really make? We made $324 on 12 items, and we made an average of $27 per item. That's pretty good. That is excellent. If I could keep that average the whole time, then maybe I could go full-time reselling. My inventory got a little thin during the holidays, the Thanksgiving holidays, so I haven't been able to go to auction or thrifting as much as I'd like to, so my sales dropped off dramatically. But we're going to boost them back up now that we're back in town. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you like these breakdowns, just don't forget to subscribe and show them to other people. I can go over more eBay fees. If you want to see how you get to your eBay fees or anything like that, just let me know and I'll show you how I find all these numbers inside of eBay.